It's the circle of life. Circle of life. You hold the baby. You gotta hold the baby. This is my bonnet. The circle of life. What's up, NGB Business News? Well, I have a special video for you guys today. Today, we are not going to be talking too much about business, but we will be talking about politics a little bit, which you know ends up pretty much tying into business because politics dictates the way people can move throughout the world. And let's keep it a stack, people are the consumers. And I found an interesting video today. I really like those kind of conservatives versus liberals debate videos, those kind of things like that. And so I wanted to see if you guys would kind of like one too. I found a girl who went out on the street, and I believe she's talking about abortion with a lot of different people, a lot of different liberals, while they're at some type of protest or some type of gathering, you could say something like that. So I want you guys to make yourself comfortable, whether you're a conservative or you're a liberal. This one obviously is going to probably pander more to conservatives because the person who is doing the interview is a conservative, and the video is called "Libs Are Massive Hypocrites," so we can already kind of see how that's gonna go. But make yourself comfortable, whatever side you're on. Obviously I'm gonna find some videos too, where a liberal host is kind of doing the same similar type of thing. Normally you don't see the liberals trying to debate as much, but I'm gonna find something for you guys. But I don't want to hold you guys up. Like, comment, subscribe for more content like this. Also let me know if you guys like videos like this, because I'll drop more videos like this in addition to just business news, in addition to things about people being in debt and so on and so forth. So I'm not gonna hold you guys up, and let's get to the video.
Are you against the death penalty?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
I guess I just believe in everybody's rights to be alive, and I do believe that people can be reformed.
Okay.
But her face.
Yeah.
Everybody's right to be alive.
Everybody's right to be, yes, true, except for I just feel like, I just feel differently about that.
I think it's ironic that you are pro-choice, but you're against the death penalty.
Yes.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Are you because I'm against people killing?
Oh, she's getting mad. You can see she's getting mad. She's got her phone out. You already know in 2023, if somebody has their phone out, that means they're angry. There's either two circumstances. They're angry, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to think of the word to say it. They're either angry, or they're just trying to find a way to go to the court of public opinion, pretty much paste you in front of all their friends. You know what I'm saying? Their friends are normally like-minded and think like them and pretty much going to support them. So, we just live in a time where somebody is always going to shove a phone in your face, especially if they don't like what you're saying.
The government killing people?
But it's okay if a woman does it.
People have sovereignty over their bodies. They can make their own choice.
You're not alive until you've been loved and wanted.
So, homeless people that are not wanted, they have no family, they're not loved, we can just go out and take them off the streets?
Yeah, that wasn't a good argument for this.
I think you've just called an end to this. If that's your stance, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
That's your stance.
See, the thing about this too is these people are just normal, average people. They watch the news every day. They go to whatever, liberal or conservative station that they go, and they watch, and they pretty much believe anything that it says. A person like that is going to have a very hard time matching up in a debate with somebody who actually does debate. Like, most of the time, like, I almost think it's not even fair. It's almost like low-hanging fruit, because, like, if you go up to the average American, in my opinion, isn't that intelligent. I'm not saying Americans are stupid or anything like that, but I'm saying the average American isn't a debater. This isn't The Great Debaters. You guys know the movie The Great Debaters and everything like that. So I do think it's kind of low-hanging fruit to kind of target people who really don't have a place to defend themselves, or don't really have the mindset to defend themselves. They're not looking into the facts. They're not looking into any of that. They're all feelings. And as you guys know, if you put your feelings into an argument, you're gonna lose.
As you said, if someone's not loved and wanted, they're not alive.
Bye. Thank you.
Real quick, guys, if you want to do something positive to help support life this month, we are running a fundraiser at lhmerch.com where you can get this shirt right here that says 10 DC.
I feel kind of bad it was for a fundraiser. I wonder if it was for a good cause. Y'all check out the good cause at Liberty Hangout. Let's continue.
We're gonna see if these pro-choice women are against the death penalty, and how ironic would it be if they were? Let's find out. I love the mask, by the way, very cool. Right on. The question we're asking today, you want to come in or no? You don't have to. Okay. Are you guys opposed to the death penalty?
Yes. I am.
Why?
Because, first of all, the state should not be, I feel that the state should not be able to kill people when they are already punishing people for killing people. It's very hypocrite. They're hypocrites for doing it. And also, no one should have the power to kill anyone.
I agree.
And to be honest, being incarcerated for a very long time is more, I think it's worse than, being killed, basically, And a lot of people who, do crimes, this isn't
I don't know. I be seeing a lot of people on the Instagram living it up in that prison, man. They be, boy, I remember, bro, one of my homies from back in school, he had some wings, like, that was looking bussin' last week. I was like, dang, he over here eating wings. I was sitting at home. They was freestyling. They was having a good old time. You know what I'm saying? They was living their best life. I was like, oh, dang, I'm trying to get in the freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Yo, pass me a wing. They had nachos and stuff. I was like, dang, like this would look like the move. Now I'm playing though. Obviously, prison is not the move, but I'm just saying a lot of people can like make a life out of there. You know what I'm saying? They can really make a life in there and live it up.
Excuse it, but a lot of people come from traumatic backgrounds. A lot of things happen when they're growing up, and I feel, if there is, rehabilitation programs, to help, you can like.
And this isn't about getting on to these liberals, because I'm not even a conservative. I would consider myself more of a moderate, but I do have more conservative values. I do think there should be something in place for people to abort babies. I mean, I wish that we lived in the type of world where, it would be okay for people to bring all of these babies into this world. I think that in a perfect world, that would be best. But as we all know, most poor people are the ones who, spew out the most kids. And I feel like what happens is without abortions, there will be even more single motherhood, which especially in my community, the black community, is a huge problem. And as we know, single mothers do create, I'm sorry, but a lot of times their children will have issues. And so if they're not able to abort them, then, possibly we could have, a lot more people on these streets that could end up being a danger to the community. But like I said, I do wish, that I am Christian as well. So I really do wish that abortion wasn't a thing, but I see why it's that thing. So I kind of just step all out of it as a man, and I'm just kind of like, hey, do what you want to do. If you want to hold those Christian values and you know what I'm saying, have the babies, but if you don't, then don't. I do believe in people getting to kind of choose what they want to do in a way, and I don't really like the idea of the government necessarily stepping into everything. And I guess I know you guys are probably like, yeah, he's not conservative. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I'm more of a moderate, like I said. But let me know you guys' opinions too on abortion. What do you guys think about it?
You can help someone find healing, but I don't think that the government should kill people. Yeah.
You don't think they should?
And I also wanted to add too, I don't believe in that whole argument about it's not killing because they're a baby. I fully think it's killing a person. I fully think it's killing a person.
Practically legalizing the government to do that, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's it like being a pro-life person out here at the Women's March?
Well, to be honest, if it comes down like pro-life to abortion, I'm pro-choice, because if it's someone's body, it's their choice. You know what I mean? It's their body, it's their choice. But I am pro-life in not killing people.
What about the baby's body?
Not the government not having the power to kill people. Even if it's with abortions, they should not have any say over someone's body. People deserve sovereignty over their own bodies, because it's like, would you want make it legal for people to human traffic people? Because you're basically having say over someone's body, right? That's crazy. It's outrageous, right?
Do you oppose the death penalty?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't trust that we, as flawed human beings, can know for sure in the heart and soul of somebody who we have condemned to death.
Dang, so she's basically saying that people are flawed, and since people are flawed, sometimes people are going to get it wrong, and that other people shouldn't have to suffer because a human being is flawed and they may make the bad call. And I can see why this video is called Libs Are Massive Hypocrites, because if you think that the government or people working within the federal system are so flawed that they shouldn't be able to decide who dies, then who are we to not say that a mom could be making a flawed decision in ending her baby's life, which, you know, would grow up to be a full adult?
Are you pro-choice?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think every woman should have ultimate authority over their own body.
I'm utterly shocked by the irony and everything I just heard. I'm speechless. Are we not condemning an unborn baby to death for their circumstances?
Well, one could talk about when a child is a child, and I would say child is a child when they're born. And what I would always also say is that many of those who are promoting what happens before a child is a human being could care less about their
What
health.
is it? What is a child before it's a human being? Is it something else?
It's
a fetus of what?
It's a fetus
Of
it's a fetus. It's a fetus.
a fetus of what?
I don't
Hamburger, leaf,
know what she's going in.
post office.
Oh, like a fetus of a human?
Human?
It's not born. It's not alive.
So a fetus is just a developmental stage in the human developmental.
Oh man, she picking on the old lady. Come on, man. Old lady, she got the fresh fit on. Like she got her shirt. What's that say? Is that a make Mexico again? What kind of? But she got the fresh fit on and everything. Coming on, you doing her. You know, honestly, the host kind of looks like that's what she gonna look like when she older. I'm getting off topic though.
Stages. It's just one of the stages, right?
Pre-birth.
Yes,
And
but
that's
it's a stage.
kind of important.
And real quick, guys, don't forget, go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett to support my work. Keep me coming out here and exposing these radical leftists. Are you against the death penalty?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so everyone here answered yes, they are against the death penalty. I want you guys to answer if you're pro-choice. So that's a yes or a no when I go down the line. Are you pro-choice?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
We already
Yes,
know they
I
are.
am.
They're at a march.
Why are you pro-choice?
Because it's a woman's right to choose and it's a part of her medical health.
Why are you pro-choice?
My body, my choice.
Okay. Do you think there's something... Oh wait, why are you pro-choice?
I do not think that it's my place to have a woman make a choice for herself, and I shouldn't be the one dictating what she wants and needs that's best for her.
Okay. Do you guys see the problem with saying you're against the death penalty, but then allowing tons, millions of unborn babies to be sentenced to death in a facility?
That was very interesting words she used there. Like, you know, a good debate tactic. I told you, she's a debater. They're not. Like, how she said the babies are sentenced to death. You know, not aborted. Sentenced to death. To kind of tie in and really make that connection that she's trying to make with the penal system. Yeah, I know I said penal system. Pause. Y'all got nasty minds.
This can be over now. Thank you.
Oh, they don't want to
I'm
talk
not
no
gonna
more.
comment on that.
That's normally how
I
it
don't
goes when
see it
somebody
that
starts
way.
losing in
I'm
debate,
surprised
though.
that you're asking the question in that particular way. We're talking about a being that is not born, has not lived. You're not alive until you've been loved and wanted.
So, homeless people that are not wanted, they have no family, they're not loved, we can just go out and take them off the streets, do whatever we want? They're not alive?
I think you've just called an end to this. If that's your stance, I don't want to talk to you.
That's your stance. You said if someone's not
No, it's
loved and wanted, they're not alive.
Bye. Thank you.
Don't touch my stuff.
Okay, then please back away from me. You're invading my space.
Doesn't mean you have to touch my stuff, though.
Doesn't mean you have to be.
All right.
Go away.
Okay, everybody should own.
See, this is why I feel like if you guys have ever heard of Destiny, I'm not like the biggest fan of Destiny, but one thing I do like about him is that he's an avid debater, and he says all the time that a lot of people on the left, one thing that he doesn't like them, even though he is, you know, a liberal, is that like liberals aren't normally down to debate. They're not down to really get into the nitty gritty. And I do wish that there was more, you know, liberals that kind of had that kind of fire, that kind of passion to speak from a more logical standpoint than an emotional standpoint, because I feel like we will be able to get down deep into a lot of these issues and actually get them figured out and actually get into solutions. It seems like a lot of the conservatives are cool with coming out and debating the liberals, but the liberals kind of just come at it from an emotional standpoint and either, you know, get emotional and, you know, attack you, or like, and by attack you, I don't mean physically attack you. I mean, they'll say something, you know, like, oh, what? So, you know what I'm saying? So you don't believe women have a choice or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or they'll just completely walk away from the situation in which there's no debate. There's no way to ever come to some type of solution. So that is one thing that I wish, because I'm going to try to find more liberal videos where they do this kind of thing against conservatives, but it's a little bit harder to find that content. I can't lie. And I wish it wasn't.
In their own body. Okay, so you're against the death penalty.
Oh, no, that's not what we're protesting. We're against the exploitation of animals and how.
Do you care about the animals' lives?
Definitely.
Okay. So are you pro-life?
Oh, we're not here for that.
You care about animals' lives. What about unborn humans' life? Do you care about those?
Oh, we're not here taking a stance on any of those.
I'm just asking you,
Chill
person.
I'm out of here.
Well, it's being recorded as well, but we're here for the animals.
It seems that you're out here very problematic because I didn't give you answers that you wanted right now, and you just dismissed us. So are you looking for answers to stir the pot?
No, you gave me what I wanted. I think it's ironic that you are pro-choice, but you're against the death penalty.
No, she's
That
mad.
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Are you because I'm against people the government killing people?
Oh, sheesh.
But it's okay if a woman does it.
People have sovereignty over their bodies. They can make their own choice. Don't tell me what to do, dude. They can make their own choice.
All right, you're not worth my time.
You're over here doing, and you're over here stirring up the pot. You're over here.
You're the only one mad. You're the only one mad.
I'm not mad at all. I'm just trying to
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. So they're screaming anti-choice as if that's a bad thing. Yeah, I don't think you have that choice at all. I'm a proud anti-choicer.
We care about the women's bodies, that those.
Over the past 6 months, we have been investigating as well as
That
exposing the truth
app.
behind all of these
Boy,
food processing
get off
plants
my
that have been
screen.
catching on fire and burning to the ground.
Get off my screen!
Unborn babies are that belong to that woman. That's part of the woman's body.
Oh, does the woman have 4 arms?
You have a question for that answer? Yeah, we're here for the animals.
Okay. So you're here, you think that
Bro,
animals
just pull out.
matter
Just
more
pull
than
out.
babies?
That's not what we're saying. We're here for the animals.
Did you correct
That's
me?
what they should have
We're here
did.
for
Pull
the
out.
animals.
Are you guys against the death penalty?
Yes.
That's not up to me though.
Yes.
But you're pro-choice?
Yes.
Okay. How can you...
Justify that?
Yeah, justify it
Because-
for me.
It starts with if women do not have the opportunity to make choices for their bodies, then they don't have equality in this world.
Are they making choices for their bodies?
I want to say, I think that's a very interesting statement too, because when you think about with women and men and child support, the man doesn't have the option to decide whether he wants the baby or not, even though they both. So two people come together and they make a baby. You know what I'm saying? The man doesn't get to decide whether the baby lives or whether the baby passes, but the woman can decide whether the baby lives or passes. And even after, let's say the man says, I don't want it, the woman can say she wants it, raise it, and then put the man on child support and make him support that child. So I think it's very interesting when she says, when she puts it in a frame of equality, when as a sex it's not even equal from that type of standpoint. So I just don't really resonate with that. I don't really get that. And also, if you guys know any ways that we could possibly like fix that type of problem and make, you know, men have a little bit more leeway when it comes to these type of things, I think that's something that we should definitely, you know, look into.
Or about someone else's body?
I'm making choices for my own body.
What about someone else's body?
That is between them and their doctor.
Is there not a body inside that's being affected?
Are you saying that a fetus, an embryo, should have power over a woman who's actually walking on this planet and has a living body walking?
Yeah, so a fetus and an embryo they are living bodies, yes.
A fetus and embryo are not. An embryo is a living cells. It is not a living body.
It is living, yes.
It's a living cell.
So you admit that it's living?
It is live cells.
So you don't have any opinion on the slaughtering of
I don't know why she
babies?
keeps coming to this couple.
What's
This
your
couple
opinion
wasn't
on
even
the
here for
slaughtering
that.
of animals?
I think people eat animals.
Do you think that's necessary? And
Yeah. That's why, actually, I don't know, have you ever taken an evolution class before? So our teeth and our gut and our microbiome and our system is made for eating meat. That's what we do. That's why our teeth are the way they are. We have specific molars and canines in our teeth for eating meat, yeah.
There are animals, such as the hippopotamus, who are vegan.
It's the circle of life. Circle of life. You hold the baby. You gotta hold the baby. This is my bonnet. The circle of life.
It's very brave. What a thing to be worried about in 2020.
It's Gun Girl. No, you get away from me.
Why would you say that to me?
Because I know who you are. I've seen your face on Twitter.
Do you guys think we should abolish?
She want the smoke. She want the smoke.
I need that. I believe in the death penalty.
Oh,
actually.
sheesh.
Is that why you're pro-choice?
They're going crazy.
That's funny. I'm pro women's rights.
So gun rights.
I am actually pro rights, pro gun rights.
What kind of guns do you have?
A Glock. I have some shotguns. What else do I got? The thing is, I believe in
She got this
reasonable
stick in
gun
the trunk.
rules and laws. So I understand that's maybe where we differ.
Well, I believe in
She got this stick in the
restrictions
trunk.
on
You got the
abortion.
yuck.
Like, none at all.
Cool. Close your legs. Don't get you'll be fine. Yeah. You won't have an unplanned pregnancy that way.
She's not lying.
As much about babies as you know, or fetuses.
Babies.
No, clusters.
They identify as babies. Respect the pronouns.
No, I do respect their pronouns. And for a human to, they have to actually take breath. Maybe perhaps you should.
I have a question. You guys don't look like you have any eggs left. Why are you so worried about it?
Oh, sweetheart.
Oh,
Dang, that's rude.
Really, you're trying to go for ageism now too?
Ageism. Yeah, I'm ageist.
That's kind of rude.
Students that I take care of on a daily basis.
You're a teacher.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! A teacher!
She kind of rude.
This is sad. All right, defund the Department of Education, defund public schools. That's what is teaching our students. Oh my gosh. Pray for us. Are you ladies against the death penalty?
Yes, actually. Yeah.
So we're against the death penalty. Why? Why are we against the death penalty?
I think any human can change at any point.
So we don't want to condemn people to death because they can change. Why are we condemning unborn babies to death when they're 100% innocent? They haven't done anything to anybody.
They're not even like babies yet.
What are they?
It's a fertilized egg. And then it turns into like a small little fetus thing, but it doesn't have thoughts, it doesn't have feelings, it's not its life yet, it's the woman who's
Well, in the first trimester, it does have primitive neural function to where it can sense things, it can move away from objects penetrating their area, they move away from light, so they can sense light, they move away from it. But what does that define our ability to be alive or not? Does that define our humanity?
You know, it's not my business.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
See, you can't say things like, it's not my business, while you're at a march supporting one side. If you're gonna do, like, you best believe before I go to some type of march for something, I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna know everything about it before I support something. If you don't, if you aren't willing to defend something, don't support it. Oh, I like that. Is that a quote? You need t-shirts. If you aren't willing to defend something, don't support it.
You have an opinion on slavery?
yes. It's not.
Is that your business?
It's not good.
You didn't own a slave. You never would, but
no, I definitely see where you're coming from. I get it.
Do you think?
Hey, so there is a new.
And that's what you do. You just concede defeat. Like, hey, I get your point. I understand. You make a lot of sense. I might think into it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you pro-choice?
Yes. I'm 67. Yeah, I'm voting, and I think one of the most important messages of today, which I don't hear, is get out the vote.
So why do you support the death penalty for unborn children, but not criminals?
I don't.
You're pro-choice.
I'm pro-choice, and I believe that
Is that not a death penalty?
Pardon?
Is that not the death penalty for that innocent human?
No, it is not. It is not.
Are you against the death penalty?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
I guess I just believe in everybody's rights to be alive, and I do believe that people can be reformed.
Okay.
The faces she makes.
Yeah.
Everybody's right to be alive.
Everybody's right to be. Yes, true, except for I just feel like.
Except for fetuses.
I just feel different.
There's a lot of fetus hate in the air. All the fetuses stand up. They can't stand up. That's why none of the fetuses around here did anything, because they in there like, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, they're not putting up any good arguments against this. But then again, they didn't come out here to argue. Let's be real here. They came out here to support what they're supporting.
Differently about that. Yeah, I just feel that it is like every woman's right to make that choice, and I'm not attached to the, like, as soon as there's a heartbeat, there's a life concept.
Me neither. As soon as conception, there's a life.
Yes, but at the same time, it's Drew, you got me. I don't know how to explain that very well with words, except for the fact that I just feel differently about it.
How many babies have we lost, you know, like, for people trying to cross the border from South America to start a better life? How many kids have been separated from their families? You know, I think it's like, if you're wanting to take care of children and like unborn babies or whatever, like, first make sure that the babies that are actually living and like on Earth like are safe.
Why can't we do both?
Foster. Oh, you absolutely can, but like,
yeah. So
we
shouldn't
put a baby
say
into the world who's gonna have a life. If like,
so we should kill them.
It's not.
So I'm going to end it there, and I do realize with the point that she made there, I realized I did actually make quite a hypocritical statement at the beginning of this video when I had pretty much said, you know, that the babies would be born into, you know what I'm saying, less optimal circumstances, you know, like single mother hold houses, which traditionally, you know, single mother, you know, children normally are homeless more, they go, you know, they get incarcerated more. Pretty much almost every negative statistic is a lot higher if you're raised in a single mother household. But this did have me thinking about this thing that Just Pearly Things was saying at one point, and they kind of sparked me into thinking about it. Isn't that kind of like almost elitist in a way? It's almost like me saying that that a child's life is less important if they're poor. And I don't believe that, and that's why I kind of want to take back that. And maybe I'm a hypocrite for that, but I'd rather be a hypocrite and say that I was wrong for that than, you know what I'm saying, just do kind of what they did in these videos and just kind of run away or just kind of get mad. You know what I'm saying? And I understand the flaw that was in that, because why would I say, oh, well, a rich person shouldn't abort their baby because it's gonna go into a good life, but we should be aborting, you know, other babies because they're gonna be born into a bad life. That's essentially saying that a rich baby life is worth more than a poor person's baby. So I just wanted to clear that up and everything like that, because I do remember that I had said that, and now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I necessarily feel that way. Let me know what you guys think about a lot of this. This is a topic that I don't normally think a lot into too much. I don't think too much into it, and that's kind of why I wanted to watch this video a little bit too with you guys. I want to see what you guys think, and what side you guys are on and everything like that. I thought it could be a fun little video for us to watch, and I had a good time watching it too. It was pretty interesting. I was expecting people to get a little angrier, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. People don't need to get angry, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you like this type of content, definitely like, comment, subscribe, all of that to help the channel grow. I hope you guys all have a great day, and you know what I'm saying? Good luck to all those fetuses out there.